Hi everyone, my name's Mitch and I'm here to talk to you today about how I can catch up to Jamie because he's absolutely smashing me. 70 points. It's a decent smashing right now, which is actually about 900 ranks. And I'm not joined by Matty T because he's also a bit sad as to where he's at over the last 2 weeks. Bounce backs are coming for both of us and I'm here to show you how it's going to happen. Now, I've got to talk about Nickera. I absolutely frothed that, and we knew it was coming. Jamie's been talking him down this whole time. 73 for my boy. Absolute beautiful performance. McInnes, you really should have been as good as AFB. You weren't, but this was about Britain, the GOAT. 529k now. He should be a buy. Everyone buy him. Go ahead, come on. Join the crew. You're going to get left behind if you don't buy Nickera. He's the best. Now, DCE. You may look at that one and go, wow, that's an out there pick. I'm here to have fun. Guys, this is what we're here to play fantasy for. We have fun. Doesn't mean you go for exactly the things I do, because I'm here. I'm not in a position that I usually am. I'm usually up in the top 100 by now and pushing for first. But at the moment, we're 2,300 and we've got some moves to make. And you see there, that Drinkwater bloke, oh, my blood is boiling. Old Drinky, 13 for him. Lawson, why not buy him? Yes, it helped me get DCE. It helped me get, Colin Matangi. It helped me build up to JC a couple of weeks ago. But that one there, that's frustrating. And I've got him as a centre for my round 18 team, and it doesn't excite me at all. Drinkwater, is he going to come good? Everyone's going to buy him at the same price that Britton Nickera is at 529k. And I was hoping that he'd be my, half of a point of difference kind of guy to do a good job. Now, the worst part of all this, Herbie Farnworth. Are you serious? What is going on with that right-hand defense from the Cowboys? It is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. To let Jack Bostock get 103? Are you kidding me? We've got Farnworth and Bostock picking up a 202-point effort between them, and I own none of it. Jamie and your Cowboys, sort it out. It's been absolutely disgusting. So how do you expect me to do well when you don't have Herbie? And now, Mitch. Why don't you have Herbie in the first place? That's my question. He is the best centre. He's averaging 63 this year. Why did I not pick him? Why did I decide to go Bevan more over Herbie Farnworth? That's the big question. Now, Matty, what you did mention to Jamie this week was Bevan more or Herbie Farnworth. And of course, you follow Mitchie. This is Mitchie's year right now. Until next week when he takes over James' team. Then it'll be his year. But it's not working at the moment. So, listen to JB. You've got JBFA in your name. So, Mitch doesn't. I don't know what the rift is there. Even, Scoop's got it in there. JBFA. And Nath. Come on, Nath. Sort it out. You're coming 335th. You're absolutely flying this year. No JBFA in the name. We know where the love lies. It's with Scoop and it's with Matty. So maybe Mitch, once you put JBFA in your name, you'll start to get back towards that top 100 that you always dreamed of. But yes, Matty, both for more. Thank goodness he scored well in the end and got that 59 with that try saver on Olakuatu. But if he didn't get that, it would have been sitting at like a neg 12 on that, so about a 47, which would have been tough to swallow there in that one. But Mitchie, let's go back to you, mate. We need to look forward into round 18. Now, DCE comes in as a half for that week, which is good. We've got Fogarty in there as the secondary half, which is great. Now, with Lawson, we're saying as centre, do I want to play him? And the answer might be that I have to. How hard's it been watching Karaz? Very hard after having him in Magic Round for that 100. Best day of my life. Absolute best day of my life there with the boys out in the sun. Got to meet Chrissy Cook. Oh, what a time. Got that ton out of him. He's someone that I'm going to want. Got Drinkwater, got Teddy, got Garrick sitting in there in the wing fullback already. For that centre spot, I need to bring in one guy, and I think Karaz has to come into my side. Now, how he comes into the side is going to be the big question. And what you will see down here, ladies and gents, is that one Payne Haas isn't in the side. And some moves were made last week. See there with DCE in the side. We moved Haas on. We got DCE. Picked up a 52, which was solid. but we don't have Payne for this week, and hopefully he doesn't back up. That would be ideal. Callum Ponga's still on the side. We're going to ride him all the way through to round 27. I think Mitchie's my boy. He's locked into that one. And I hope you guys have worked out this is a parody by now. I'm just going to pretend that Mitch could do the video this week and talk about my team as it is. So Ponga there, we're going to ride him all the way to town. I think Kiraz is the guy that we're going to want. Kiraz and Lawson, along with Drinkwater, Teddy, Garrick. I think that'll be sweet. We've got Lucas, we've got Fermor. Do I get Herbie Farnworth in round 19, lads? What do you reckon? Let me know. Should Mitchie boy get Farnworth in the squad? There's a few guys that are, we've got some of the slightly under the best guys in the house, but generally we have a fair few of those guns. And my question is going to be, do I just deal with Lawson as centre if he keeps in the side by round 18, or do I make that upgrade there and have an excess of wing fullbacks and centres that can do a job for the side with Ponga sitting there as well? As I said, guys, holding on to him forever. We've got a fair few halves now with Campbell, with DCE, with Fainu, with Fogarty, with Cleary. Campbell can move down to wing fullback. So how many of those guys do we want to buy going into the next few weeks there? As you see, you guys, when we're looking at my round 18 side, it actually doesn't include the couple of trades that I made last week. So actually sitting down at 7 left, I believe, coming into next week, and Haas was in the side. He's not in there anymore. Kolomatangi might have to be sold, most likely. But you can see there, we've got a few guys that will do a job. We do have 3 cashies though. So at the moment, that's a position that I don't want to add to. So we're just going to have to move around with a few of those top guys. And Kolomatangi could be sold this week. Could sell him next week to Kiraz to build out that position. Could improve in my mid spot as well. Or even that edge position for round 18, given Kaipis Paul and Nikra both going to be out that week for me. And I do have Tarpanay for mid. Kolomatangi would have been one of my edges. We have Couchman for mid that week as well. We don't have McInnes, so it's actually a position that we do need to look at a little bit with the trades that have been made. This half position's all set. Clark's going to be out. Ponga's going to be out there. So some moves up in that spot will be cool. Someone like Preston I'd really love to have in my side. But, him and Kiraz, that's a next week kind of decision there that we're going to have to make. And thankfully we do have May back. Haas is not there. Tarpanay's there, which is good. So those 2 guys, we've got Couchman that'll sit in the edge position. Kolomatangi likely to not be there. So improving in that will be good. Tavanga will be the 9. And there's a few moves that need to be made up top here and with a Kiraz or something like that down bottom. How would you play it with my side, guys? As we always say here, I just come on, I just talk, just see what comes out. And Matty's the guy that stabilizes things for me. Speaking of Matty, we'll go to his side quickly while we're here. So Matthew, talk us through it, mate. You've picked up Isaiah Katoa. How good's that feeling? Yeah, mate. He's awesome. Second best half in the game. The guy that we want long term. And absolutely loving it. Now, what I'm not loving, Drinkwater and Hubner. 29. He has to go now. He's at a price there where we can move him on. We've got our Manly boys absolutely flying at the moment. Garrick, we end up not playing Burbo this week. Looped him out and ended up playing Lucas, Beau Fermor. I said bought him this week there. Fletcher Sharp will return, which is good. That's the other thing, Mitchie. You got away with that. With Fletcher Sharp not being there, getting his massive score. Absolutely helped you with that one. Aiken and Wong, 41 and 76. They're doing okay or good as a combo there. And looking forward to that next, that round 18 as well. We've got Terrell May, we've got Tarpanay. That'll do a job in there with Couchman as well. You and Aiken and Wong, different to you, Mitchie boy. I don't have to buy any edges, so I can hold on strong with those guys. In that half position, Fogarty is going to help me out. In that one, I don't own Zavala anymore. Yeah, he's been good. Like Jamie's been able to hold him and ride up his cash rises. He's doing so well. old Jamie boy. And yeah, even that team value, look how good his team value is, 14.23, just a little bit ahead of Scoop and a little bit ahead of us too, mate. We're floundering in the 13.8s at the moment. So yeah, unlucky boys. This is what happens when you don't do the video and you leave me to it. I can throw in a couple of jabs like we did last week, as we enjoyed. Yeah, can I trust King Tonga with Fogarty? That's going to be the question in half. And Mitchy boy, you haven't even mentioned him yet, but all you've spoken about for the last 9 weeks has been the fact that you want Jerome Hughes, and you go ahead and buy DCE to partner with Fogarty. What's the go there, Mitch? Oh, mate, yeah, I just wanted to push everyone down the rabbit hole of Hughes when he was hitting 30s and 40s, and then, he finally goes to score well, and I'm like, nah, I don't want him now. Everyone's going to buy him, so I'm all about the fun. I'm all about the pods, and DCE, man, he's a pod. Mate, I'm probably going to buy Jerome Hughes this week. He actually helps my side, and I need someone like that. I'm not too keen on playing King Tonga. I don't think he's going to score another try, so I'm probably going to buy Hughesy, mate. Yeah, you go on. You go and do it, Matty. Go be the follower. Go be the follower. I'm going to be the guy that just has fun out here in these parts. As I said, I'm not. I'm usually in a better position than this. So this year I'm not. I'm just here, but he'd have fun, man. Although I didn't have fun last week at all. Telling the group chat that I was in the depths of despair after that Farnworth one. So I know. Should I buy Farnworth this week? Yes, Mitchell. You should. But you got Bevan more now. He's got 100 upside too. Got to think about that. Yeah, so my side, guys, I've got Campbell and Sharp, so it is a little bit tougher for me down in wing fullback there. I've got Burbo that can help cover in the centres, which is great, along with Garrick. I don't have Teddy yet, so with my situation with no Roosters right now, which is absolutely crazy, I think Teddy's going to be someone that I'll have a look at to get in my side over the next, either this week or heading into sort of round 18, 19 is where I'll look at with Ted. Got Wong in there, sorry, just the one Rooster. So those are guys I'm looking at, and then we're gonna have to make some decisions come round 19. Do we move Kolomatangi on this week to one of those guys that we just mentioned as well? So a couple of things for us to focus on this week. And yeah, the big topics of the week is actually not a lot of clear buys, as we you said there, Mitch. You've got a couple of those Bulldogs available and ready to buy, but from next week. So I want to ask you, Mitchy boy, in terms of trades there, you said you're sitting there with 7. I'm actually down at 6, which is a bit how you doing. And that's where I'm like, do I actually try and make trades this week, or do I just, Fletcher Sharp's available, just hold pat and try to get through there? Or do we use, Kolomatangi's cash this week? I think I may have to do the one trade, but what are you thinking, Mitch, with your 7? Are you a little bit worried about it? How are you playing it right now? Are you just using it for round 18 moves, or are you thinking about doing the old luxury trade? Similar to what you did last week with getting DCE instead of getting Hughes. Yeah, mate, 7 trades left. Not much room to move. I'm happy to use all of them. Heading into, up towards, when we get the 8 in round 20, I think that's fine. We just need to get that rank up. So right now, sitting at 2,300 there, and 3,000 for you, Matty. I think we need to keep pushing, try to get a little bit of luck through the next couple of weeks, and see what we can do. With guys like Kolomatangi, if he is actually out for the month, like we're expecting 16, 17, 18, 19, if he's actually got a fractured eye socket. So 4 weeks for a guy of 800k probably needs to be sold. But the other guys on the side, I think for me anyway, they can be easily held on to. These guys can help do a job, like Burbo in those weeks. King Tonga can be held. Lawson, I've got the 2 cheapies, so probably not looking to add too much. Just cover injuries and setting up for round 18. Probably how I'm going to play it. But yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks so much, Matty T, for coming on, and for you guys for listening. I'll jump in the comments and reply. This is the only video that I jump in and reply on each week. And just a big thanks to Jamie for letting me on each and every week. I just come on to just say what I feel, what comes out the mouth when it happens, and hopefully Jamie likes that. And if he does, love to stay on here week to week. And really, guys, I will see you next week. I won't work nights this week to stop me from coming on. So hope you guys had fun with that. Thanks so much. Jump in the comments, get something in there. And if you did stay all the way to the end, just say, "We want Mitch," all in capitals. And hopefully you get replying to that. Thanks, guys. Catch you in the next one.